Hey lovelies, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. And as you can see, for today's video, we're gonna be creating these beautiful pink blinged out Valentine's Day nails. So before getting started, I'm making sure to take down this emerald green set of nails, and I did do a video on these, so if you guys haven't checked that out, it'll be linked above and in the description as well. So starting off with the application process, I am using this color from Dynamic Nail Supply. It is called Dragon Pink, and this color has me in an absolute grip. I just think it's so pretty. How could I not use it? And the tips that I'm using are actually not C-curve tips. Now, majority of the time, I'm definitely using C-curve nail tips, but for today, I decided to do something a little bit different and something a little bit outside of my comfort zone. And it's funny to say that because I know a lot of people that C-curve tips for them is outside of their comfort zone. And in this scenario, for me, using these regular square tips, it's a little bit outside of my comfort zone. And it's not because of the application process, it's just because I wasn't sure if I was going to like how they looked on my hands, but I like them. I still love the C-curve tips. I love how C-curve tips look on my hands. So like, these don't top C-curve nail tips in my opinion, but they're still cute. So I'll give you guys a little backstory. So I honestly had no idea what I was going to do for this set of nails because I wanted something a little bit like giving Valentine's Day vibes, but I didn't want to use the color red, and I didn't want to do any hand painted nail art that included hearts or anything like that. So I was just thinking to myself, and the idea came to me out of nowhere because I find for me, when I sit down and try to like plan out like, okay, what's my next set gonna be, it doesn't come to me right away. Whereas when I'm in the process of doing my nails and I'm taking them down or doing the application process, it just comes to me easily. So I came up with this idea, and I was skeptical because usually for me, I do bling nails when it's my birthday or a very special occasion, but I was like, why does it have to be a special occasion just for me to use gems and rhinestones? So I went for it anyways. Alright, so after shaping my nails and buffing them, I am going in with this color from Melody Susie, and that's going to be the color that I'm going to be creating these French tips with. And I kind of like it. It's kind of like a pink on pink kind of vibe. For this set, I'm kind of going for like a deep French kind of look. And throughout this whole entire process of doing this set of nails, because I did do both hands, for my other hand I actually did them as press-ons because I didn't have much time, so I wanted to get them done as quick as possible. And what I've learned just doing this whole set back to back is that my French outline, it didn't have to be perfect because the gems and the rhinestones that were going to be placed there, we're going to cover the outline anyways. So like, if anyone does recreate this set, of course tag me. I would love to see anyone recreate this or recreate it and give it their own twist. I would love to see that. And just know that, you know, your French outline doesn't have to be perfect, because once those gems get glued on, it's going to completely cover the outline. So I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of the process of me painting the nails. And I was just wondering, so if you guys have any recommendations as to what type of gel polishes to use when it comes to hand painted nail art, let me know down below in the comments. Because it's not that I had a problem using the Melody Susie polish, because the color is great as you can see, and I did have to go in with 2 coats, by the way, because the color wasn't that opaque. So I had to use 2 coats of this color. But every now and then I found myself like removing lint from the polish. I don't know if it was my brush or the polish, but either way, any suggestions as to any type of gel polishes you guys use, leave them down in the comments below and I will check them out. So before I go in with the gems, you already know I'm using my top coat from Dynamic Nail Supply, and I always go in with top coat before applying gems just to make the process a little bit more easier for me. So the gems that I'm using are from Shein, because if you know, you know, like Shein has mad stuff for nail supplies, but the heart charms are from, if I'm not mistaken, Totally Nail Supplies. They're from Totally Nail Supplies, and I found them on Instagram, so they have really good gems. And I'm using this Dynamic Nail Supply Precision Glue, and as you guys can see, it's really precise. Like, I get to place the glue wherever I want the glue to be, and my gems have no problem sticking on, and the gems stay on. And if anyone does go and buy this glue, just know, like, I do recommend it, and no, this is not sponsored. So what I'm starting off with, I'm just starting off by placing my heart charms on each of the nails, as you guys can see, and I cured that in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then I proceeded to go in with more glue on the outline of my smile line, and I began placing my smaller gems to create that smile line, but with gems. And you guys, before using this white pencil, I used to use a tweezer. Now you can only imagine how complicated that made my life, using a tweezer to place on rhinestones. And the only reason I used the pencil was because I didn't find the tweezers. But when I started using this, I was like, wow, this just made my life so much easier. So yeah, here I am using the pencil, and I'm never going back. So I'm gonna let you watch the rest of the process because it is pretty much kind of repetitive. I'm doing the exact same thing on every single nail. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell. That way you guys never ever miss one of my uploads. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Follow me on my socials, that way we can interact with each other, and I'll see you guys in the next video.